Hello and welcome to Saki Tech. So in today's video what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a web browser speed test between the iPad Air and the iPad Mini 2 with Retina Display. So this is basically a very easy process. All we do is we launch Safari and we go to 5 or 6 different websites, and I'm going to do some heavy duty websites and some lightweight websites, and we'll see which one is faster or in fact if they're equal. Before I dive in though, let me just give you a quick summary of the specs for both of these guys. Now other than the size and the weight, the specs are basically the same. So the iPad Air comes with a dual core A7 processor clocked at 1.4 gigahertz with 1 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. The iPad Mini 2 with Retina Display comes also with the A7 chip, only it is clocked at 1.3 gigahertz and it also has 1 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go to the settings of both of these guys and I want to clear the web history and the cache and any kind of cookies. So we're going to work with clean slates. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to launch Safari on both and we are going to visit CNN.com. And then we're going to launch them at the same exact time. Okay? Boom. Okay, so that looks almost identical. However, if you look at the iPad Mini 2, it is still loading. But this is not a big deal. That is why we're running 6 more websites. So let's skip to the next website and see how we're going to fare. I do want to quickly go into the settings, and I want you guys to look at the Wi-Fi. We are on the same Wi-Fi on both of these tablets, okay? So that's the same network. So let's go back here, and the next website we're going to visit is going to be Amazon.com. Amazon.com. And let's do this at the same exact time like the last time. Boom. Okay, so that was also identical. Now the iPad Mini Retina Display seems to have finished it a little quicker, but again, that is why we're running multiple tests. So let's do BBC.com. See what happens here. Same time. Go. Okay, so that is, again, if you look at it carefully, there may be one might be quicker than the other one, but is almost the same. Let's try GameSpot.com, which is a very heavy-duty website. A lot of graphics, a lot of animations. So this will be a good test. Let's click go at the same time. Okay, again, very, very quick. Both of these guys almost identical. Let's do one more. Let's do IGN.com, okay, which is also a very heavy-duty website. And let's do at the same time as always. Okay, minor difference in speed. The iPad Air was a little ahead there, but again, not a big difference. I think we have done enough tests to prove that they are basically the same. Let's do one more. Let's go to eBay.com on both. This is a mid-level website. Not too many graphics, but still a juicy website. Let's click that. Boom. Okay, so basically, again, the iPad Air was a little ahead by a couple milliseconds maybe, but we do get amazing speeds on both. Very easy to scroll. Look at that responsiveness. Okay, same on the iPad Mini 2. So these are very responsive and very smooth. Let's go to another website and do the same. GameSpot.com. Look at that. Go back. Where is it? There we go. Okay, look at that. Very clean, very smooth. It's a pleasure to surf the web on these devices, and they're both very fast. Again, the specs are the same. The only difference here is the size and the weight. Okay, you get the same processors, you get the same graphics, you get the same memory speeds. Basically, this is a test geared towards people that are trying to decide between the iPad Air and the iPad Mini. Okay, let's launch the App Store. Look at that, almost identical. Let's do one more. Let me go out here and launch the iTunes Store. Go. Okay, again, almost identical. Okay, so these guys are going to give you top of the class performance no matter which one you go with, which is a very good choice to have because you have two different sizes with the same exact processing power. The old iPad mini was a disaster. I never liked it. It was very slow and the benchmark scores were horrendous. Now this guy is equal to the fastest iPad Apple has. Okay, so now you have two iPads that are equally faster in two different sizes. So the only thing you want to look at when you're making a decision is the size and the weight, and that's all. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and also you can go ahead and connect with me socially on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter, for which all the links are in the description below. Thank you again, and I'll see you the next time. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just throw them down in the comments section below.